So I've had a chance to do some comic book hunting in a couple different places in my neck of Indiana. Let me show you what I got. Hi, this is Freak James for Read More Comics. As I said in the intro, I had an opportunity to do some comic book hunting. I don't have, well, that's not true. There's a couple places that I always go to. My LCS is one. And so having been through their back issues, I know what to expect. Half Price Books is another, and so some of what I have in front of me, you can't see it, it's right on the desk, is from Half Price Books. I got about a dozen or so books from them. And then I went to a place that I hadn't been to before, and I found some pretty neat books, mostly run filler stuff. This is the Hall of Heroes Museum here in Elkhart, Indiana, which is supposed to be the only superhero museum in the world. I don't know if that's true or not, but there it is. I haven't actually been to the museum part, but I did get to go through in their kind of gift shop area. They have dozens of long boxes. I'd probably say 4 dozen. So I was able to go through there and find some stuff. But let me get to it first. So this first part is Half Price Books. There is only one book that I was looking for connected to my collecting goal. The rest were connected to some books I read and I wanted to read more of to see if I enjoy it. So here we have Fantastic Four. This is annual 26. Okay, a square bound book. All of the Half Price Books, unless they're in their kind of upper dollar locked cases, are $2. So for $2, I was able to pick this up. It's in pretty good shape. It has a ding down here in the corner, and it is the first appearance of, as it says right here on the front, Wild Streak, which I didn't know was a character until I read this. I did a little searching on the interwebs about Wild Streak, and apparently she's a character that still shows up. She was in the One World Under Doom miniseries. I think she was a jailer. I think she played a role in the Civil War series. So for a character that, according to Marvel, is the newest rising star, she's still around, which I thought that was interesting. And then I have a run of books. These are all Superman Unlimited. I read issue number 10, 11, and you'll be able to find a review I posted earlier in the week because it has to do with the return of the young John Kent from the beginning of DC Rebirth. So I read those two, and I really dug it, and I was thinking about getting the trades, but Half Price Books had these 10 issues for $2 a piece. This would have been 2 trades. I made out on this. So we got number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. I dig this cover right here. This is by Raphael Albuquerque, who is doing all the interiors with writing duties by Dan Slott. This is number 6. No, this is number 5. Here we got number 6, number 7, number 8. Now these two right here are connected to that John Kent story that I was talking about. This is where the adult John Kent shows up in Superman Unlimited. So we got number 9, I'm sorry. And then number 10, which that just is a cool looking kind of Silver Age looking cover. They're all in like near mint condition, which was kind of surprising since they weren't bagged and boarded. And some point when I got home, I bent the corner right here. So if I really enjoy this copy right here will be a book I'm looking for in dollar bins to replace. And then we have Superman, the Man of Steel, issue number 30. And this is the issue with the Klings. I think I'm not sure when this came out. It's obviously a 90s book because it's very gimmicky, right? So it came out with these Lobo and Superman Klings. And so what you could do is you could have something going on here. I remember Klings from back in the 70s when I was a kid. So I thought this was a really cool kind of gimmick cover. The fact it's still in the poly bag is cool. And for now, at least, I'm going to keep it in there. I just got it for the gimmick. So that's pretty cool. Then, as I said, I went to Hall of Heroes Superhero Museum in Elkhart, Indiana. It's right off the toll road. It's about 20 minutes from my house. It's been in Elkhart for decades. I've never been to it before. So I went and checked it out. I saw on Facebook, they posted a video showing, hey, we got all these new books in, and apparently they get books in as donations. And they get some pretty like high dollar books for donations. I wasn't looking for any of that. I was looking for books connected to my 2026 collecting goal, mostly Fantastic Four and Silver Surfer. They had some of those books I was looking for. And then there are just other run fillers. If they don't have, I kind of default to. And so we'll look at that. The first couple, here we have... okay, I need to straighten these out. I had them alternating the spined openings so that way, because they were sitting in a pile. So we have 316. This is, let's see, a Ron Friends, Joe Sinnott cover. I love in these early books, Kirby dots showing up. I just think that's cool. We got over here. Okay, it's not a key, but it's a cool book. And then we have, this is Fantastic Four Annual number 22, another Ron Friends, Joe Sinnott cover. Again, not a key, just a run filler. This one, though, I thought was pretty sweet. So this is Fantastic Four King Size Annual number 12, which right now this is, except for a facsimile edition of the first Annihilus, this is my oldest Fantastic Four Annual. This is by John Buscema, which I really dig. And you get to see some Kirby dots. And I think when we look at the thing, it reminds me of Jack Kirby's style, at least for the thing. So that's a cool cover. Down here, you know, we got the Kirby dots. And that thing looks very Jack Kirby. So I was happy to add those, these books right here, to my Fantastic Four run. This is one I needed. And then these are two I'm adding, and I'm just going to be, you know, plugging away at the annuals when I get them. So 3 more books. That was all I could find for 2026 collecting goal. The rest were just kind of run filler stuff. We got 1 minor key. So we have 2 Conan the Barbarians. These are both John Buscema covers with Ernie Chan, I think, on inks. So we got 109, and then we have 178. And if you haven't read the new Titan book, I'm sorry, just banged my mic. If you haven't read the new Titan title, Roberto de la Torre really seems to be channeling John Buscema. I mean, he has his own style, but definitely recommend that. So these are 2 books I needed for my Conan run. I've been looking for this one everywhere. It's a Silver Surfer book, so, I mean, it falls under the umbrella, but it's not one I needed. So this is Silver Surfer Warlock Resurrection, issue number 1. This is a Jim Starlin book. So I could find issue 2, 3, and 4 everywhere. Issue number 1, never. So I picked that one up. Oh, and the funny story as I'm kind of going through this. At Hall of Heroes Museum, 5 books get the 6 free, right? It doesn't matter how much they cost. Okay, I'm presuming the cheapest book would be the free one. I got 11 books. Wow, wow. The rest we have our Uncanny X-Men run fillers. We got 437. This one is the minor key. This is issue 450. Look at that. This is the first appearance of X-23 in the Uncanny title. We have issue number 453, Logan on a motorcycle. Issue number 459, cool looking storm cover. Who did this? I wish Marvel would do what DC's been doing. Skybound does the same thing, or most Image titles do, I think, where they put right next to the barcode, they put the cover artist. And this is a while ago, so obviously that wouldn't have to be there. And then we have 462. So there you go. Nice Captain Britain cover. Let me move these out of the way. So last, I have a mail call. So I'm going to open this up and I'm going to kind of like cut all this out so you don't have to listen to the ASMR, me opening this. Okay, so that was a lot easier than I thought, so maybe I won't cut it out. This was from somewhere in the United States. I put tape over it so that way, you know, I'm not doxing myself. There are a couple possibilities. Number one, this could be a Charles Soule book that's been signed by him. Came out right before New York Comic Con, I think, earlier this year. Number two could be a Kickstarter book. Those are the only two choices. So I don't know. We're going to find out together. Oh, okay. I know where it is now. Well, this is kind of cute. This is not what I expected. Okay, so let me get the blue tape off. Here we have a thank you from Charles Soule. I'm going to cover it up. I can get 10% off. I'm not sharing that with you. And then it's like an ash can. But what's cool is, sorry, I didn't know this would be an ash can. What's cool about it is it's double signed. So we got 8 Billion Genies. This is the red one. So if you read the book, if you read this title, everybody gets a genie and they give you one wish, right? And once you wish, that's it. And the red one's supposed to be different in some way. So we got Charles Soule and we got Ryan Brown right there. Let me take it out of this. I thought this was going to be a full-size comic. So this is 228 out of 500. Oh yeah, this was on like special paper. They did this different thing where, here you can see that, they used a different type of printing process, which would make, it was supposed to be more expensive. Look at this. So that's kind of cool. I dig that. Anyway, so there you go. So that's my haul. Tell me what you think about the comics that I was hunting for. Tell me what you think about 8 Billion Genies right here. Leave a comment down below. Hit the like button. Hit the bell in the corner. Subscribe to my channel if you enjoy listening to me ramble on about comic books. I appreciate you sticking in all the way to the end and getting to see my mail call. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, life is so much better when we read more comics.